Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's up like that. If it's up like that, it's up like that.
Sometimes my feelings don't lie. Sometimes I can't even give it a try.
Sometimes I keep it inside, but still I cry. Still I cry.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Able to push his... Oh, what a juke into space. He finds... There he goes, right side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. It's Pierman again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now it's Pierman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Buccaneers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. Off the play fake, Love.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Pearman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 20-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny thing sometimes.
Touchdown! Trey Palmer. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Blankenship out for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Packers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 27-yard line.
6, mega. Smash, red. Ready?
Now a second down throw for Love here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
25-yard line.
Come on.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blue strikers. Ready.
Here's Love.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
Love with it here, third and short yardage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
That's good for 28 yards.
Ready, break. 22 needle.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the delay, Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Field, black. Set.
On 4th down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This is Pearman. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run with Pearman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
just got done. They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
A fourth down. Here's Jake Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
1st down, Love to pass. That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and given the 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The Packers had 1-7 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Yellow. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Love now. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Come on, set. Ready. Flag blue. Set.
To the air again. Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Green Jack. Let's go.
Love now on 2nd down. Touchdown! Jaden Reed halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Packers get a bit closer.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Carlson on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Skirts by him at the... There he goes, left side. Ooh, with a juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Buccaneers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Set, ready.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And 20 at the 15-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Packers 16.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
52 blast.
And now Love going to change things up.
3-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Open.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
143 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. Hurt.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On second down, they'll run it here. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Packers 16.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here?
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
1-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
43
Well,
rails.
Love wants to shift things around.
Rail. Yellow.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Lewis C. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 197 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sport.
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say